Hello, my name is Roanna, and currently I manage a radio station in the Philippines called Jam 88.3. Now, to be able to do that, it usually entails a lot of communication with many people and organizations, whether they're guests who will be on the show or they are hosts who will be starting their program and bringing in their expertise to the radio station. So, to be able to consolidate everything, I have discovered something that's been a game changer, and I'm talking about Indyforms. So let me show you the first step of making my life easier using Indyforms. So as soon as I've started my free trial, I simply go to Indyforms, and on the dashboard, I go and start designing a form. Here I can choose browse templates, design from scratch, or perhaps let's say I want to do something all from scratch, but use AI just to make things a little bit easier. So let's design with AI. Let's say, for example, we want to be able to create a digital form. So type that in the prompt, create a form for guests to fill out for a radio show called Rock and Roll on Jam 88.3. Let's just type that in and see what the AI and Indyforms will come up with. And now we have here Rock and Roll guest information form. So we see we've got guest details. Please provide your personal information for the Rock and Roll show on Jam 88.3, full name, email address, contact number, as well as professional role or title, and then short biography. On air details, details to make your rock and roll guesting special message or shout out, a song request. Let's say, for example, I don't want these details on there. So please remove on air details. And as you can see, we've got the updated form without the on-air details that I did not want. Now, let's say, for example, after looking at this, I want to add availability, right? So, for example, when are they available to guest? Create a section for guest to provide up to 3 options for guesting schedule. So let's make it Monday, 6 p.m., 7 p.m., or 8 p.m., or Tuesday, 6 p.m., 7 p.m., or 8 p.m. That way they have 6 different options to choose from. And now we have this design, so let's take a look. And now we have the guesting schedule preferences. So your guest can now select up to 3 different preferred schedules, which you can then confirm with them after they have submitted the form. So let's say we want this form to really look the part. So let's ask AI to include an image. Include a cool rock and roll vibe graphic for this form. Make it for a radio station. Let's see what Indyforms and AI will come up with. And now we have the design, so let's take a look. Ooh, look at that. So we've got a microphone, guitar, and all of these cool graphics around it that obviously indicates something related to music. So we've got that. Let's say, for example, we're not happy with it. Let's change up the image, which you can always do. So you can type in, please recreate the image and make it look more epic. Let's see what Indyforms and AI will come up with. All right, now we have the regenerated image, and that does look very epic. So let's say we are happy with this image and we're happy with this form. Simply use this design, and now you have your digital form that is now ready to either be edited even further in case there are details that you decide in the future you'd like to add, or perhaps there are details that you would like to remove. You may always edit this real time, and you can continue sending it to your intended recipients for easier communication. Simply use the form and share, and that's about it. So now I will not only be using this for guest inquiry for them to be able to fill out, so I have more idea exactly why they would like the opportunity to have a spotlight on the radio station, but eventually I could also use it for interns who are applying to intern at the radio station, even for those who would like to be performing live, for musicians, for bands to submit their songs, and a whole lot more. So I'm very excited and definitely making my job as the program director of Jam 88.3 a lot easier and a lot more fun. So try it out for yourself. Go on ahead and sign up for free now. You don't need a credit card to sign up. It is free to use. That's at indyforms.com. See you later.